Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a holiday theme tag, which Elise, who is the Bubblegum Princess here on YouTube, did, and she tagged everyone watching the video, so I'm going to do it, and this is actually the first time that I've done a tag here on YouTube. The first question is, what is your favorite Christmas movie and song? And there's this movie that I'm pretty sure plays on ABC Family in the 25 Days of Christmas that I haven't seen in years, and I think it's called something like 3 Days or something, but I really liked that movie the first time I watched it, and I've watched it several times since then, but I never think to actually check to see if it comes on anymore during Christmas. But I just remember like really loving that movie when it came on, and it's about a man whose wife dies, and then he meets this angel, and this angel lets her come back to life. Like, it goes back 3 days, and he has 3 days to prove to her that he loves her, otherwise she'll die again. So, and I just love that movie. I think it's a really like beautiful movie. But as for more like classic movies, pretty much like all of the classic, like not like animated movies, but kind of, do you know what I mean? Like the old Rudolph movies and other movies, they're not animated, I guess like stop motion or something, I guess is how they're done, I don't really know, but those types of movies, and yeah, as for song, I don't really have a favorite Christmas song. I like a lot of different Christmas songs, but I don't really think I have one specific favorite. I really like the more religious songs just because I think they're really pretty, but then I like the like non-religious songs that are like upbeat and stuff, you know. I like them for like different reasons, but I don't really think I have one specific favorite. Number 2 is to show an embarrassing Christmas photo, and we have Christmas photos from when I was younger. I don't think we have any in the past like 5 years or more or so, but I actually filmed Christmas morning last year, but I didn't get anyone's faces because we were all in our pajamas and no one wanted to be on camera, but I did film myself like opening presents, but that doesn't really count. But I don't know where any of those pictures are. They're buried somewhere in something, but I don't know like where to even begin looking. But instead I have this picture of me, my brother, and my sister when we were little. I have no idea how old we are. We all have red eyes in this picture. I don't know how well you can see it, but our eyes are red, our shirt is red, the frame is red. It is a very red picture. But I think this was taken on the 4th of July of some year, because my brother has an Old Navy shirt with the American flag on it, and I'm pretty sure, I can only see a little tiny part of my shirt, but I'm pretty sure it's fireworks. So yeah, it is. If I take it out of the frame, you can see it better. I'm pretty sure that we were dressed up for the 4th of July. So, we're all patriotic in our red and American flags, but I can't really remember taking this picture, but I've had it in my room for like as long as I can remember. We were apparently very happy. Our faces are also red, extremely red. Number 3 is, do you stay in your PJs or dress up for Christmas? To open presents, my sister used to always wake up first, and then she had to come wake me up because she was bored, and I'd always get mad because I wanted to sleep, since we couldn't go downstairs till our parents and our little brother woke up, and our little brother always took forever to get up. He's gotten better about that now that he's older though, and last year Regina actually didn't wake me up. I actually woke up on my own, and then went and found out that she had stayed in her room like the whole time without waking me up, and I thought that was like amazing. But since he's gotten older, Matthew kind of wakes up almost as early as Regina and I. I think Regina and I still wake up. Now that he's older, Matthew kind of wakes up the same time as Regina and me, but I still think we wake up first, and we all just go straight downstairs. My parents always want to go to the bathroom and stuff first, but we're like rushing them downstairs, so we all stay in our pajamas until after presents are opened. But we go to church too, and we used to always, our church has a Christmas Eve Mass, like in the evening, and my sister used to be in the children's choir, which sang because the Christmas Eve Mass is like the children's Mass, so we always went to that. But now that my sister's in high school, she's too old for the children's choir, So this year I think we're going to midnight mass at midnight, but obviously we have to kind of like dress up for that. The past couple, I used to always have a Christmas like dress. Christmas and Easter, I always had to wear a dress to church, and I hated it because I hate dresses. Now I've been able to like wear like dress pants and like a dressy top or something, but I don't dress up anywhere near what I used to as a kid when I had to be forced into like a new dress every year. Number 4 is, where do you usually spend your holidays? And we're usually, for the majority of Christmas, we're usually at our house. We spend Christmas Eve at my dad's family. It's sometimes at my it used to be at my grandparents' house, then it switched to my aunt and uncle's, and last year I think we were at my grandma's, and now we're back at my aunt and uncle's this year. But it's always at one of those places, and it's my dad's side of the family on Christmas Eve, and then we're at our house on Christmas. My mom works at a hospital, so sometimes she has to work on Christmas, and if she's working on Christmas, then we always have Christmas early. Usually on Christmas Eve, so yeah, but we always do that at our house, and then we have a get-together on Christmas Eve night at my dad's family. Number 5 is, can you name all of Santa's reindeer? And I probably can, but it might take a while. Dasher, Dancer, Donner, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid. I said them out of order, now I can't remember what the other 2 are. See, when I'm singing like the beginning of Rudolph in my head to try and remember them, and I always screw up the order, and I know where I'm missing them, but I can't remember what they are. Did I say Prancer, Cupid, Dasher, Dancer, Donner, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen? I repeated them there, didn't I? And then there's Rudolph. Well, I'm giving up on that. I don't think I can remember the others. Number 6 is, what holiday tradition are you most looking forward to? We don't have a whole lot of holiday traditions other than going to visit my dad's side of the family, waking up in the morning for presents, and going to church. Those are pretty much the only things that are the same like every year, but I'm looking forward to all of those things. And usually we usually play Secret Santa on my dad's side of the family. The past couple of years, last year we played Dirty Santa instead, and this year all the grandkids did Secret Santa, and then my aunts and uncles and my grandma are doing Dirty Santa again. So that's kind of a tradition, I guess, and that's always fun. I like Secret Santa more than Dirty Santa because you get to pick out the person's gift. So next year they're talking about doing the Dirty Santa for the adults again and Secret Santa for the kids, but since I'm 18 this year, they barely let me do Secret Santa this year, so I'll have to do Dirty Santa next year, which I don't really want to do. I'd rather because they do it because they can put a price limit on it, but I don't understand why they can't do a price limit on Secret Santa, because that is so much funner because you get to actually pick it out, and I like having that as a tradition, this whole Secret Santa thing. 7 is your Christmas tree real or fake? And ours is fake. We've always had a fake tree as long as I can remember. We did get a new one this year because our old one was kind of like falling apart. So we have a new fake tree, which I think is bigger than our old one, although I don't really remember the size that much, but but this one's like fairly big. It takes up quite a lot of room in our living room, and you can't, like, half the seats in the living room you can't see the TV from because of this tree. But we've always had a fake one. I don't really mind having a fake tree, because with the real one, you get pine needles everywhere and all of that. I think it's just cleaner, and I think it's just cleaner to have a fake tree, and it really doesn't make any difference to me. 8 is favorite holiday food, and I don't really know for this. We don't have any like special holiday things. My family isn't a family that like bakes holiday treats and things each year, so I don't really have any specific like candy canes that we like buy, but we're not like, we never do, but we never like bake stuff, especially for Christmas. Like I said, when my dad's family gets together, we have like dinner and stuff, but there's not like any specific thing that we make there. So I don't really have a favorite holiday food. And number 9 is, does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? And obviously, like I just said, we don't really make anything every year. We have, for Thanksgiving there is, but not for like Christmas. There's no like special recipe or anything that we ever make, so no. 10 is, are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I don't usually wrap presents. My sister went on a huge like wrapping thing over like last weekend and wrapped almost every single one of our presents, even her own. She knows everything she's getting almost, except for a few things that my mom was able to keep hidden away from her and wrap herself. But she just wrapped like all of our presents. So I have my present to my whole family that still needs to be wrapped, but I'm kind of worried about wrapping it because I'll probably fail miserably. I've only wrapped presents a couple times and they never went well, and I think my mom ended up rewrapping most of them. So usually if I'm wrapping something, I just stick it in a bag and put tissue paper over it. I'm just not good at wrapping things. Number 11 is, have you ever built a gingerbread house? And for some reason I feel like I did when I was extremely little. I have like vague memories of it, but I don't know if I'm just making that up or not because I can't really remember it. I know one year when I was really little, sometime in elementary school, we made gingerbread men in class, and then I ate one bite of mine and hated it and thought it was nasty. I do like gingerbread now. I didn't when I was little. And so I know I've made gingerbread men in school when I was extremely little, and I have like faint memories of making a gingerbread house at some point in my life, but I can't really remember it. But I'd love to again. I'd probably get frustrated with it like I tend to do with most like craft type things, but it'd still be cool to try. So that is all of the questions. I'm not going to tag any specific people, just anyone who watches this who wants to do it can, and I'll put the questions down there, and I will see you guys later. Bye.